That's Team Italy all lined up. Greta Cecchetti getting some time off, but we still might be seeing her from the bullpen. Looking at the lineup for Great Britain, pretty much the same lineup as yesterday. A couple of changes in the batting order, but pretty much the same players. Evans, Brown, Myers, Hutchinson, Wigington, Thompson, Pierce, Blowers, Peterson, Carlinghare, the starting pitcher. Great Britain won their first game of the tournament yesterday against Greece by a score of 7-3, with Amy Hutchison picking up the win. Italy lost their first game of the tournament to Italy, with Cecchetti picking up the loss in the close game. And we'll be ready to listen to the national anthem, starting with Italy and then Great Britain. Ladies and gentlemen, we've heard God Save the Queen and Il Canto degli Italiani, the song of Italians, the respective national anthems of Great Britain and Italy. The players are now shaking hands and exchanging presents, and we'll be ready for the first pitch of the game in a couple of moments. Umpiring this game at home plate will be Frank Lottier, as the guy in the middle. To the left of him, from his position to the right of him on the screen, that was Thomas Lohnert from Germany. He'll be making the calls at first base, and Mr. Lautenschlager will be the umpire at third base. The first three batters in the top of the first inning for Team Italy are going to be Laura Vigna, Amanda Fama, and Erika Piancastelli, as the British side are huddled up in front of their dugout, and they're about to take the field. There they are, and they're running onto the field to take their respective fielding positions. And the starting pitcher indeed will be Carling Hare. Catching her will be Stephanie Pierce. Evans playing first, Myers second, Wigington third, Brown the shortstop. Left field, that was Aubrey Peterson playing center field. Laura Thompson in right field. Emily Blowers. Baseball game still underway on Baseball Diamond. Team Italy are leading against Team Belgium by a score of 5-1 before the top of the 8th inning. Now the warm-up throw to second from the catcher. These are the outfielders. And we'll be ready to start in a few moments as Mr. Lottier cleans home plate to make it more visible. There he is, and Laura Vigna will be ready for her first at bat of the game. She went 1 for 3 yesterday against the Czech Republic with a double. She scored a run in the loss against the Czech Republic. And Carling Hare ready to deliver the first pitch. Rise ball swung on and missed by Vigna, 0-1. Now the 0-1 delivery to Vigna, and that's in there for a called strike 2. Carling Hare ready with the 0-2 delivery. They go outside for ball number 1, 1-2. The count now. And Carling Hare ready to deliver. And that one's fouled into the net on the backstop. Count still 1-2. And it's getting windier here again in Hoofddorp, which might make it more difficult for the fielders to handle fly balls, as the balls might get carried away by the strong wind. Now the 2-1 delivery. A rise ball that missed upstairs. So a 2-2 pitch by Carling Hare. They go low and away. Full count now. Carling Hare pitched 17 innings last year at the Women's European Championship with an ERA of 2.06. She picked up 4 wins at the tournament. And she gave up. She's just given up the leadoff walk to Laura Vigna. That will bring up Amanda Fama, the shortstop, player number 12, who went 1 for 3 against the Czechs yesterday. She scored a run as well. She struck out twice. And she drives one into deep left field, and the fielder can't get it. And they will wave the leadoff runner home for the first run of the game. So it was stand-up RBI triple for Amanda Fama. She sent it way deep into left field. And Italians score early in the game. They drew a walk, and then Amanda Fama hit one into deep left field. Great hustle by Laura Vigna, who scored first run. Batting now, Erika Piancastelli, who went 1 for 3. yesterday with 1 RBI, the right-handed batter. And the first pitch from Carling Hare got a piece of the zone for a called strike 1. You got Julia Longi in the on-deck circle and Elisa Princic in the hole, none out. Runner on at third. Carling Hare with the pitch that hit Erika Biancastelli. So runners are now in the corners, none out. The batter will be Julia Longi, who went 1 for 3 against the Czechs yesterday as well. She struck out once. There she is talking to her coach. And coaching visit to the mound is underway. One of the members of the coaching staff for Team GB is talking to Carling Hare. Italians taking this time to talk to the batter and the runners. And we are ready to resume play here at Hoofddorp. It's a sunny day, and you can probably hear the gusts of strong wind blowing from the left field. And the runner took off, and that's a line drive bunt picked up by the first basewoman, and they turned 2, so it was a bunt and run kind of situation. 2 down now. Next up, number 8, Elisa Princic, who went 0 for 1 yesterday. That one's hit up and away. And we're looking at the previous situation in which Team Italy turned 2. And that one's hit on the ground to Nerissa Myers, who picks it up and makes the throw to Lauren Evans. And that's it for the top part of the first inning, in which Team Italy scored 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. They left 1 runner on base. That's the previous situation, picked up by Myers, who's back in the lineup after exiting the game after she slid head first into third yesterday against Greece. And the Greek ball players already in the ballpark as well. They have their game scheduled for 3:30, in which they will face the Czech Republic. They dropped the first game to Great Britain yesterday by a score of 7-3. Let's have a quick look around the horn. For Team Italy, it's Ilaria Ciacciamani pitching to Erika Biancastelli, Alessandra Rotondo playing first, Melanie Sheldon second, Julia Longi playing third, Amanda Fama the shortstop, Laura Bigaton in left field, Laura Vigna in center, and Elisa Princic, the right fielder. Ilaria Ciacciamani pitched 17 1/3 last year at the European Championship, an ERA 1.62. She struck out 11 batters. The opposing batting average off of her was .215. The first 3 batters of the British lineup are Lauren Evans, Sydney Brown, and Nerissa Myers. Lauren Evans batted 2 for 4 with 4 runs batted in and a double yesterday against the Greek side. She struck out once, slugging percentage of .75. Batting average 500. And the first pitch from Cacciamari in the zone for a called strike one. And Ilaria Cacciamari calls time. And now she's ready to deliver the next pitch. There she is, the right-handed hurler. A drop ball missed outside, 1-1 the count. Now swung on and missed on the off-speed pitch. 1-2. So the count 1-2. And Ilaria with another off-speed drop that missed upstairs. The count 2-2 on the British leadoff batter, Lauren Evans. Swing and a miss, strike three. So strikeout to get things started here for the Italian defense. Next up, Sydney Brown, who went 3 for 4 yesterday against Greece. She scored 2 runs. She stole a base. Playing shortstop. Very fast runner. Player number 7, batting left-handed. First pitch, a drop ball outside for a call. Ball number 1. There's Sydney Brown. Now the 1-0 delivery to Brown. Slap hit going the other way, and that will be a fair ball as Brown will be safe at second. Now time was called before Sydney Brown, and now she's running home and scoring. I don't think that's going to count. The home plate umpire, Frank Lautier, called time. So Sydney Brown is going to have to go back to second. And shortstop and the third baseman are still discussing the call on the fair ball with the umpires. And now Frank Lautier explaining the situation to the Italian coach. So next up, Narissa Myers, who won 2 for 2 before exiting the game yesterday. And the first pitch, an off-speed drop into the zone for a called strike 1. And that one's hit into shallow left center field. And the catch is made. The runner stays put. 2 down. Next up, Amy Hutchison, player number 55. She's the designated player. She went 1 for 3 yesterday with 2 runs batted in. And she picked up the win. She was in the lineup card as the designated player as well. She pitched 5 innings, I believe, to pick up the win against Greece. And now she steps into the batter's box, and she's ready to see the first pitch from the Italian hurler. Here it comes. A good pitch inside for a called strike 1. Now the 0-1 pitch. That one's at foul. Amy Hutchinson playing for Gulf Coast State College in the United States. And now that one misses low and outside. 1-2 the count. Pitch outside, and the backdoor pick-off throw to second, not in time. Sydney Brown is safe at second. The count now 2-2 on Amy Hutchison. And a good off-speed pitch swung on and missed to take care of the third out of the bottom of first, in which GB got nothing across on one hit and no errors. They left one runner on base. So after one full inning, Italy 1, Great Britain nothing. We'll be back with more live action here at Player.tv after this.
Player TV live broadcasting.
Welcome back to Hoofddorp, ladies and gentlemen, for the top of the second inning of this game, in which Italy are leading by 1 run, courtesy of an RBI triple by Amanda Fama. That's her, I believe, with the long shot. That was well out of the reach of the British left fielder Aubrey Peterson. Scheduled to bat now are Chiara Bassi, Alessandra Rotondo, and Melanie Sheldon. Chiara Bassi, that will be her first at bat of the tournament, as she takes the first pitch up and inside, out of the zone for ball number 1. Oh, the 1-0 delivery. That missed downstairs. So 2-0, and Carlinghare ready with the pitch. And that one's driven up the middle. A base hit for Chiara Bassi. So she's opened her hitting tab at the tournament with a single into center field to lead things off here in the top of the second inning for Team Italy. Batting next, Alessandra Rotondo, the first basewoman, who went 0 for 1 against the Czechs yesterday. So this will be a second at bat of the tournament, I believe. And the bunt will stay fair, picked up by the catcher, and the throw to first not in time. The runner is safe. So a good sack bunt by Alessandra Rotondo. And she's safe, so it's a sack bunt for a hit. Great job. Here we're having another look at that. Picked up by the catcher, and the throw not in time. Batting now, Melanie Sheldon. And another bunt shown. And that will be caught in flight by the catcher. 1 down. And batting next will be the left fielder, number 6, Laura Bigaton. Batting left-handed. Laura Bigaton did not make an appearance in the game yesterday against the Czechs. She slaps one to short. They go to third for the forced out. 2 down. 2 runners on. Second and first. So we're back to the top of the lineup with Laura Vigna, who walked the first time up, I believe. Yes, she walked and she scored the run. She was driven in by Amanda Fama. He's in the on-deck circle now. Laura Vigna went 1 for 3. yesterday, and now she fouls one away. Now 0-2 with 2 down and 2 runners on. And the pitch. Drop ball down in the dirt. 2-1. And Carling Air, hailing from Delta, British Columbia, ready with the 1-2 delivery. And that will be a passed ball as the runners move up 60 feet to third and second. Carling Air played for Douglas College Royals. So batting still Laura Vigna, and a good drop ball swung on and missed by Vigna, and that will take care of business in the top of the second inning. And we'll be going to the bottom of second with Team Great Britain trailing by 1 run. Scheduled to bat for the British side will be Chloe Wigington, Laura Thompson, and Stephanie Pierce. And that is pop-up bunt. Good job by Stephanie Pierce, the catcher. So that is Chloe Wigington from Ascot, England. She played in East Central University on a U.S. She was offered a softball scholarship at Lakeland College in Illinois as well. There she is, batting right-handed, ready to face Ilaria Chachiamati in the first pitch. Going away from the bother, swung on and missed. Wigington went 0 for 3. She was hit by pitch once and struck out twice yesterday. That one's hit foul. So ahead early in the count is the Italian pitcher Ilaria Chachiamani. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for the first out of the inning. Batting next will be the center fielder, number 8, Laura Thompson, who went 0 for 4 yesterday. She struck out once. And a good pitch outside for called strike 1. A good curveball. I've been advised by a good friend of mine, who shall remain nameless, that I shouldn't be calling the curve a slider. Now, off-speed pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. Again, ahead in the count early on is Ilaria Chachiamani. And a curveball going away from the batter. Ilaria Chachiamani, hailing from Macerta, Italy. She's playing for the Polk Eagles, or Polk State Eagles. Now that one's popped into foul territory, but there's no room for play for the Italian catcher, Erika Piancastelli. The count 0-2 on Laura Thompson. 2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Ilaria Chachiamani. Batting next, the catcher, Stephanie Pierce. And Chachiamani with the first pitch. Good fastball or drop ball in the inside corner, called ball 1. Now the 1-0 delivery. An off-speed curve drop. Got a nibble off the zone on the outside. And that one's hit into shallow center field. And a good running catch by Laura Vigna to take care of out number 3 in the bottom of second. So after 2 complete, Italy are up by 1. We'll be back with more fast pitch after this.
Pleo TV, live broadcasting.
Welcome back to Hoofddorp. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kingdom of the Netherlands for the top of the 3rd inning. You're looking at Greek ball players who are watching this game, and they're about to start warming up for their game against the Czech Republic that is scheduled to start at 3:30. That will be brought to you live once again by Pleo.tv, your partner for live broadcasting. Leading things off for Italy will be their shortstop, number 12, Amanda Fama, who had a triple her first time up, driving in the lone run of the game so far. And she'll be ready to face Carling Hare for the 2nd time today. There's the Italian shortstop. And she belts one deep into right center field. One hops it off the wall, and that will be another triple for Amanda Fama. She's an alumna of the Concordia University in Irvine, and she can hit the ball. 2 triples in the game for Amanda Fama. She played at Concordia in 2011 and 2012, and she sent one way deep. Batting now, Erika Piancastelli, the catcher, number 20. Carling Hare gets the sign from Pierce, set and the throw, and that one's at foul. And apparently Erika Piancastelli's got her own Wikipedia page. She's originally from Carlsbad. That's Carlsbad, California, United States, not Carlsbad, West Bohemia, the Czech Republic. She was born in Modena, Italy, as she takes the ball inside. She played college softball at Magnuson State. A whole lot of stats for Erika Piancastelli on her Wikipedia page, as she's ready to see the 2-1 delivery from Carling Hare. And that one's hit up in the air into right field. The runner stagging. The ball is caught, and the run will score. So a sac fly into deep right field by Piancastelli drives in run number 2 for Italy. Batting now, number 14, Giulia Longhi. And a good pitch sitting on the inside corner for a call at strike 1. Longhi 0 for 1 in the game. She hit that bunt into the double play. First time up. Another good pitch inside. Seemed like a rise ball to me. 0-2 now on Giulia Longhi. So 0-2 on the Italian third basewoman, and the pitch fouled away. Good heat on that one. Coming in from Carling Hare. Giulia Longhi, the infielder from Bussolengo softball. Another 0-2 pitch from Carling Hare. That one missed upstairs, a rise ball. Both of these teams made an appearance and the WBSC Women's Softball World Championship. They played each other on the 6th of August, with Italy winning the game by a score of 1-0. Now the 1-2 delivery makes it 2-2 on Giulia Longhi. Italy finished in the number 8 spot at the Worlds. Great Britain finishing in the number 12 position. The Netherlands, the best European team, took the number 7 spot. And a good pitch outside, a curve, seemed fouled away by Longhi. Elisa Princic in the on-deck circle, Chiara Bassi in the hole. 2-2 the count on Giulia Longhi. That one down in the dirt. Count now full, 3-2. And now the payoff pitch from Carling Hare. Giulia Longhi hit on the ground to Nerissa Myers, who picks it up and makes the throw to first for out number 1. Next up, Elisa Princic. Princic representing Bussolengo softball. Ready to see the first pitch, and she fouls it away. Princic batting 0 for 1 as she grounded out to second her first time up. She went 0 for 1 yesterday against the Czechs. She struck out. Good rise ball missed upstairs. Count 1-1 with 2 down, and Carling Hare with the pitch. Another rise ball fouled into the net. One and 2 the count on Elisa Princic, and that's hit up in the air into foul territory, and there's no room for play. look into the stands. A couple of fans enjoying the game in this windy weather. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So in the top of the third inning, Team Italy score 1 run on 1 hit and no errors. It was Amanda Fama again with a triple. She scored on a fly out into deep right field by Piancastelli. And Longi grounded out to second. Princi struck out swinging. So we'll be going to the bottom of third with Blowers, Peterson, and Evans slated up to bat for Team Great Britain. And we're having another look at a good play by Stephanie Peers, who plays for Olympia Haarlem in the Dutch league. So she's familiar with softball in Holland. That was the deep fly ball. And making things interesting was the right fielder, Emily Blowers. The ball went over her head, but she still caught it. So leading things off will be Emily Blowers, the right fielder, number 24, who went 0 for 2 yesterday with 1 run batted in. And she's ready to face Ilaria Cacciamani. First pitch. Missed inside into the river for a called ball 1. And it's getting ever windier here at Hoofddorp. Now the 1-0 delivery. Kind of a rise ball swung on and missed. Another rise ball swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And Emily Blowers. And an off-speed drop swung on and missed. Strikeout. Next up, Aubrey Peterson, number 21, the left fielder. She batted 1 for 2 yesterday. And the first pitch fouled into the backstop net. And 0-1 on Aubrey Peterson. She shows bunt. She's gonna go for contact now with 1 down, and she fouls 1 away. Aubrey Peterson apparently was on the University of Utah softball roster, at least in 2006 and 2007. Good off-speed drop ball that dropped too early, too low. Great pitch with the count 0-2, now 1-2 with 1 down. Great pitch by Ilaria Cacciamari as Aubrey Peterson goes down looking, and we'll be going back to the top of the lineup with Lauren Evans. And she's ready to see the first pitch of her second at bat. Down on the ground, foul. Lauren Evans 0 for 1 today. She struck out. Lauren Evans was on the University of South Florida roster in 2015. hailing from Land O'Lakes, Florida. That's her. She's ready to see the 0-1 for Cacciamani. That one's in there for the called strike 2. On Evans. Cacciamani with the pitch. And a soft grounder to short. Fama picks it up. Makes the throw to first to get the out. So in the bottom of third, Team Great Britain got nothing across on no hits and no errors, no runners left on base. As we're looking at the soft grounder, she didn't put her barrel on the ball, which made it all the easier for Amanda Fama. So after 3 complete, Italy are up by 2. We'll be back with more after this.
Pleo TV, live broadcasting.
Welcome back to Hoofddorp, ladies and gentlemen, as you're looking at the Italian third base coach giving the sign to the first batter here in the top of the 4th inning. Leading things off for Team Italy is going to be Chiara Bassi, number 2, to be followed by Alessandra Rotondo and Melanie Sheldon. And the bunt to the pitcher picked up, and the throw to first not in time. So the designated player, Chiara Bassi, gets on base for the 2nd time today. She's 2 for 2 in the game. Next up, Alessandra Rotondo, batting 1 for 1 in this game. She went 0 for 1 yesterday. She shows another bunt as the rise ball did not get the call for the strike. Ready with the next pitch. The bunt. That will be picked up by the third basewoman. And the throw to first not in time. So another base hit in this game for Alessandra Rotondo, number 3, the first basewoman. And that will bring up number 25, Melanie Sheldon. Sheldon fouled out to catcher previously. So 2 runners on. And another bunt, and it's gonna be a fly ball once again, and the runner stagging, and she'll be safe at third. She had to leap over the shortstop, and she didn't get a piece of the bag, so there was no way for her to continue on to go home. So great base running by Team Italy, who swiped the bags even as the sack bunt was caught in flight by the catcher. Great play by Steph Pierce, number 11. He's gonna take some time off now just to shake it off and get ready for the next play. Good job by the catcher for GB. Great catch. Batting next, Laura Bigaton going 0 for 1. Today, with 1 down and 2 runners. And the curve outside going back onto the plate. Gets the call. Oh and 1 on Bigathon, Carling Hare. And the bunt up in the air. And that will be caught by Hare to get the out. And we're going back to the top of the lineup with Laura Vigna. That's the previous situation. And you could see Sharabasi had to avoid colliding with the shortstop, and then she had to go back to the bag. Otherwise, there would have been an appeal play, I'm sure. Good curve. Slash rise ball by Carling Hare. Swung on and missed by Laura Vigna. She's gonna go talk to the third base coach. So the count on Laura Vigna. 0-1, 2 down, 2 runners in scoring positions. Here in the top of the 4th inning. And a rise ball that misses upstairs. Count 1-1. Vigna walked the first time up. This one missed low and away. She walked and struck out. She scored the first run of the game after Amanda Fama, who's in the on-deck circle, hit a triple. 2-1 the count on Laura Vigna. Carling Hare with the pitch, and that's fouled away. The count 2-2 now. Number 21, Aubrey Peterson, playing in left field. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. And Carling Hare with the pitch. Grounded to third. The throw to Lauren Evans for out number 3. So Team GB get out of a bit of a jam after the Italians put 2 runners on. Bassi singled, Rotondo singled. Then Sheldon fouled out to catcher, but the runners advanced. Bigaton with the bunt. Up in the air, caught by the pitcher, and now the ground out. So we'll be going to the bottom of 4th with Brown, Myers, and Hutchison, the scheduled batters for that part of the game. Pitching for Team Italy is still Ilaria Cacciamani. As we're looking around the ballpark, people pouring in. There are 2 more women's fast pitch games scheduled for today. After this one at 3:30, it's going to be the Czech Republic against Greece. And then at 6 o'clock, it will be Team Italy with their second game of the day against the Netherlands. So I guess that's why Greta Cecchetti is getting some time off, as they're going to focus on the big game tonight at 6. Cacciamani with the first pitch to Sydney Brown. Swing and a miss. Sydney Brown was batting 3 for 4 yesterday. She's 1 for 1 today with a double, so 4 for 5. Good 2 days of the tournament. The bunt is picked up by Piancastelli in foul territory for strike number 2. So 0-2 now. Let's have a look at what's going on the baseball field. And Italy are up against Belgium by a score of 7-4. In the bottom of 9th inning, Sidney Brown shows bunt. Slap hit to short. Fama picks it up, and the throw to first for the out. Next up, Nerissa Myers, who went 2 for 2 yesterday. One down. The British power hitter in the batter's box takes a big swing at the first offering. Hits it foul. Nerissa Myers 0 for 1 today in this game. Cacciamani with the pitch, an off-speed drop outside as Myers took a couple of strides towards the pitcher, and what seemed is going to be a bunt attempt. 1-1. There you go, outside. 2-1. So 2-1 on Myers with 1 down. And that one will roll foul down the right field line. Myers made good contact with the ball. Looking at the schedule for baseball for today, the Czech Republic are scheduled to play Spain at 3 o'clock. And then it's Germany against the Netherlands at 7:30. You can watch both those games on our platforms. They'll be brought to you by Playo.tv, your partner for live broadcasting, as Nerissa Myers took the 2-2 offering low and away for ball 3. So the count now full, 3-2 with 1 down, and Cacciamani with the payoff pitch. And that's lined to second, and a good grab by the second basewoman. That was well hit by Nerissa Myers. She's got a lot of power. Great swing. She made very good contact. Unfortunately for her and her team, the ball was not out of the reach for the second basewoman. There she is, number 25, Melanie Sheldon. Batting now, number 55, Annie Hutchison, who went 1 for 3 yesterday. Amy Hutchison, sorry. She's 0 for 1 today. She struck out first time up. And she fouls one away. 0-2. So Cacciamani with the 0-2 offering. That missed downstairs. Good pitch. One and two now. And that one's in the zone for a called strike 3 as Hutchison goes down looking. So after 4 complete, Italy 2, Great Britain nothing. We'll be back with more women's fast pitch after the break.
Playo TV, live broadcasting.
Welcome back to Hoofddorp, ladies and gentlemen, in the province of North Holland, in the Kingdom of the Netherlands, as we're looking at a bunt laid down by number 2, Chiara Bassi. Now another good diving catch by Steph Pearce, the British catcher. And leading things off for Italy will be number 12, the shortstop, Amanda Fama, with 2 triples already in the game. Apparently, Hoofddorp, the main town of their Haarlemmermeer municipality, was founded in 1853, immediately after the Haarlemmermeer was drained. So we're sitting where there used to be water all around, which is the case with a lot of what is today's the Kingdom of the Netherlands. And Amanda Fama ready to see the first offering from Carling Hare. A drop curve going away from the batter. And I failed to notice, my apologies, that there has been a pitching change. Pitching now is Hannah Edwards. So Carling Hare pitched 4 innings. And now Hannah Edwards, number 64. Now with the 2-0 delivery, and that one's hit down the line, foul. And the count 2-1 on Amanda Fama. And Edwards with the pitch. And a very good pitch on the outside corner. So the count 2-2 now. And now the 2-2 pitch from Edwards. And that's hit on the ground to second. And that will be an infield hit. So Amanda Fama going 3 for 3 today, as the throw to first was not in time. So good job by Fama leading things off for her team. Next up, the catcher, Erika Piancastelli. And a good pitch inside from Hannah Edwards, number 64. 0-1 on the Italian catcher. And that's the previous situation. Great curve outside. And the runner was safe, it seems. Now down in the dirt, that will allow Fama to move up to second. So 1-1 now. Now the 1-1 to Piancastelli. Good off-speed curve. Missed the zone, 2-1. Apparently Hannah Edwards played for the University of Pittsburgh, hailing from Catawba, Pennsylvania. And that one's belted into deep left field. And bye-bye softball. That's a home run for Erika Piancastelli. A 2-run shot by the Italian catcher. Sets the score to 4-0 for Team Italy. That was a huge shot. She was all over that ball. She drove in Amanda Fama and herself. Mighty swing. And that one was out of here. Wonder how far the fences are. Because looking at the field yesterday, it looked to me like a men's field. It's huge. So batting now, number 14, Julia Longi. And now a liner to Brown. A laser beam caught by the British shortstop for out number 1. Well hit. Batting now, Lisa Princic. Oh for 2 today. She struck out once. That one missed low and outside. And a good off-speed drop ball swung on and missed. One, and Hannah Edwards, number 64, are ready for the next delivery. Curve going outside. Two and one on Elisa Princic. And Hannah Edwards with the delivery. Go up and away. 3-1. And you can hear the wind blowing, and you can even see that. It's getting windier and windier. 3-2 now. Full count and the payoff pitch from Hannah Edwards. And that one's hit into the gap in the left center field. The ball will roll all the way into the gap, and she's rounding second, and she will slide into third safely. A very late slide, very, very late. Fortunately, nothing happened to her, but it did look a bit dangerous. Great shot by Princic. Pulls the outside pitch into the gap between left and center. Next up, number 2, Chiara Bassi. And a rise ball upstairs to open the count, 1-0. And that's hit on the ground. Oh, it wasn't off the ground. It was right into the glove. I saw it wrong, so that's a fly ball. A line drive out. Next step, Alessandra Rotondo. Number 3. Rotondo going 2 for 2 today. With 2 down. Good curve, hit foul. And I just used the map to measure the distance from home plate to the outfield fence, and indeed that is 76 meters. That's a huge field. Now the bunt to pitcher, and they get the out in time, so the run doesn't score. Good fielding by Great Britain. Team Italy scored 2 runs in the top of the 5th inning on 3 hits and no errors. They left 1 on base. So Team Italy are now up by 4 runs. So we saw one, I believe, was the first home run of the tournament, courtesy of Erika Piancastelli. She smashed one into left field and out of the park. It's still number 7, Ilaria Chattiamani, pitching for Italy. And we'll be seeing Wigington, Thompson, and Pierce in the bottom of 5th. And now the last warm-up pitch and a throw from Piancastelli to second. She's got a very strong arm, very good throw. Amy Hutchinson stepping into the batter's box, and we'll be ready to resume play here in the bottom of 5th. This is game 5 of the softball Super 6 tournament. 2 more games scheduled today, as I said. It will be the Czech Republic taking on Greece at 3:30. And they were about to start playing without the shortstop on the field. That would have been an illegal pitch. I mean, this is an interesting situation now. Chattiamani opens the count with a rice ball that swung on and missed. I mean, the rulebook says that the ump is not supposed to let the pitcher pitch unless all the players are on the diamond. Now a grounder to Fama. The sidearm throw for out number 1. But at the same time, the rulebook also says that the ump shall call illegal pitch if any of the players is out of the quadrant, out of fair territory at the time of the pitch. Now on that's one hit away, as the batter is number 8, Laura Thompson. Going 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. And a good curve outside. Thompson checked her swing. Laura Thompson struck out once in the previous at-bat. And a good off-speed drop ball by Ilaria Chattiamani. She has thrown 52 pitches, 7 strikeouts. She gave up 1 hit. Now the 1 and 2. A rise ball laying off of it was the batter, and that's confirmed by Thomas Lohnert, the first base umpire. 2 and 2 the count now with 1 down. As the catcher Steph Pierce is taking warm-ups. Swings in the on-deck circle, and a good high drop ball that fell into the zone. So Laura Thompson goes down looking. Next up, Steph Pierce. 0-1 in the game. Pierce was batting 1 for 2 yesterday. She walked once, she scored a run. 2 down. Stephanie Pierce playing for Olympia Haarlem, at least according to what I found on a blog post online. Now the grounder to third, and the throw to first to Alessandra Rotondo, and that is out number 3. So after 5 complete, Italy are up by a score of 4-0 against Great Britain. We'll be bringing you more women's fastball after the break.
Pleo TV, live broadcasting.
Welcome back to Hofdorp, ladies and gentlemen, as we are almost ready to start the top part of inning number 6 of this game between Italy and Great Britain. It's Hannah Edwards pitching. She came in relief of Carling Hare after 4 innings. Carling Hare gave up 6 hits, 2 runs, both earned. She walked 1 and struck out 1. She gave up 2 triples. Hannah Edwards in 1 inning so far gave up 2 runs, both of them earned on 3 hits. One of those hits a triple and another one a home run. Now leading off is Melanie Sheldon, number 25, and she takes one in the zone for called strike 1. Melanie Sheldon currently playing for Chipola College. One and one the count. Now the 1-1 delivery from Edwards. A rise ball that missed upstairs. Sheldon batting 0 for 2 today. Curve going away. 3-1 now. Hitter's count on Melanie Sheldon. And the baseball game is over. Italy winning it by a score of 7-4. Now a liner that hit the umpire in foul territory, which is where he should be standing in this situation. That is Mr. Lautenschlager. We need to find his first name too, because his last name is so long that there's no place for his first name on the play-by-play app, and his first name is Florian Lautenschlager. He is umpiring at third. So 3-2 the count now. Full count on Melanie Sheldon. I'm getting some trivia information from the Czech hitting coach, Martin van Brunt. Apparently Melanie Sheldon's dad is an American who played baseball in Italy and ended up getting married there and having a family. So hence the name, Melanie Sheldon, is representing Italy. The home country count full on her, 3-2, and Edwards with the payoff. And that's hit on the ground. Foul. So everything will go back. 3-2. And there's Hannah Edwards wearing a face guard. Right-handed hurler. And the pitch. And a great curve swung on and missed by Sheldon. Next up, Laura Bigaton, number 6, the left fielder. And there's been a substitution in Great Britain, actually. Playing second now is Amy Wells. And that one fell on the roof of the Italian dugout. No room for play. So Wells came in for Myers. I wonder if it's got anything to do with Myers' injury yesterday. Hopefully she'll be all right. And the wind is blowing in steadily. Now the 0-1 pitch. And grounder to the shortstop, Sydney Brown, who picks it up and makes throw to first for out number 2. And we'll be going back to the top of the lineup with Laura Vigna, who went 1 for 3 yesterday. She's 0 for 2 today. She walked once, struck out once, and scored a run. She drew a leadoff walk in the first inning and scored on a triple by Amanda Fama, who is getting ready in the on-deck circle. She's on fire today. Amanda Fama is 3 for 3 with an RBI, 2 runs, 2 triples. And that one's hit into the gap in right field, and that will fall in. And Vigna is rounding second. And that's a stand-up triple for Laura Vigna. She crushed that one. Great hit by the Italian center fielder. That ball was left hanging over the plate almost all the way onto the warning track. I'm not sure now what the official fence distance is for women's softball. I think it's somewhere around 72 or something. So I think this would have hit the fence at least on a shorter but still regulation women's field. Because as I said earlier, I did the measurement, and fences are 76 meters away from home plate, which I believe is the regulation distance for men's fastball. So batting now, Amanda Fama. She already took one for ball 1. Now an off-speed, low and away. Fama 3 for 3 today, 1 for 3 yesterday. That adds up to 4 for 6. And they go outside with that one, 3-0. And they're gonna pitch in the zone now, or not at all. I wonder if she's been given the green light. Down in the dirt. So a walk given up to Fama, who preserves her 3 for 3 for today, at least for this game. So runners in the corners now. Erika Piancastelli batting next. She's batting 1 for 1 today with 3 runs batted in. She had a sac fly as well into deep right field, and she was hit by pitch once. And the first pitch taken downstairs for a ball. 1-0 with 2 out, runners in the corners. And Edwards with the pitch. Down in the dirt. The runners stay where they are. 2-0 now on Piancastelli. And Edwards with the 2-0 offering. Good pitch outside. Got a nibble of the zone for a call strike 1. 2-1 now on Piancastelli. And now Edwards with the 2-1. That one missed upstairs. A high drop. Or a fastball maybe. So the count 3-1. Runners in the corners. Erika Piancastelli in the batter's box. And members of the Italian men's baseball team have arrived at the softball diamond to cheer for their compatriots. Now 3-1. Edwards with the delivery to Piancastelli. And that one is hit towards the shortstop, caught in flight for out number 3. So we'll be going to the bottom of 6th. In the top of the 6th inning, Team Italy got nothing across on 1 hit, no errors. They left 2 runners on bases. Scheduled to bat for Great Britain will be Emily Blowers, Aubrey Peterson, and Lauren Evans. As the pitcher is still Ilaria Cacciamani. And the wind's blowing pretty hard. The flagpoles in the outfield, taking a lot of punishment. Still standing. That's Amanda Fama, who's been on fire today. This is the stand-up triple by Laura Vigna. You can see it almost went all the way to the warning track, which I believe will be about 3 meters wide. So the end of the grass is at around 73 meters, which is still longer than the regulation distance for women's fastball, I believe. But I should check my facts so that I'm not feeding you nonsense. It's still Ilaria Cacciamani pitching. This will be inning number 6 for her today. Emily Blowers, first one to face her. Ilaria Cacciamani has thrown 59 pitches so far. She struck out 8. She gave up 1 run. That was a double. And the double was given up to Sydney Brown. He's got the lone hit for GB. On the ground to Fama. Picks it up and the sidearm throw for out number 1. 60 pitches for Cacciamani. Next up, Aubrey Peterson. 0 for 1. Struck out once. She makes contact with the pitch outside and sends it foul. No room for play for Italian defense. As Aubrey Peterson steps back into the batter's box, she's the number 9 batter in the lineup for GP. She hits a rise ball up in the air into center field, caught by Laura Vigna for out number 2. So back to the top of the lineup with Lauren Evans, who's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a ground out. She went 2 for 4 with a double and 4 runs batted in against Greece yesterday, and the first pitch to her missed the zone. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 delivery, and they're gonna check. No swing is the call. I don't think she went across. Not a bad pitch though by Ilaria Cacciamani. Now a grounder to third. Picked up and the throw to first. So 3 up and 3 down in the bottom of 6th. After 6 complete, Team Italy 4, Team Great Britain nothing. As we're looking at the ground ball situation once again. Throw to first, that's Alessandra Rotondo for out number 3. So we'll be back for inning number 7 after the break.
Pleo TV, live broadcasting.
Welcome back to Hoofddorp, ladies and gentlemen, for the top of the 7th inning of game number 5. of the WBSC Europe Super 6 tournament. Italy are leading by 4 runs, backed up by a very good performance so far given by their pitcher Ilaria Cacciamani, who's thrown 6 scoreless frames, allowing 1 hit. There's been a pitching change for Great Britain. Coming in for the top of the 7th inning is Amy Hutchison, who was the designated player, so she's now going to pitch instead of Edwards. She'll probably be kept in the lineup. First to face her today is Julia Longhi. That is the 3rd basewoman. Now the 1-0. That's hit the other way, and that will get under the glove of Amy Wells all the way into the right field. So either a hit or an error. I'm a strict scorer. I would score this as an error, even though it was quite a tough play to make. Amy Hutchison pitched 5 innings yesterday, giving up 2 hits, allowing 1 run, striking out 2. She faced 18 batters through 49 pitches. Batting now, Lisa Princhitz, number 8. And a foul tip on the off-speed drop curve. Lisa Princhitz, player number 8. And Hutchison is ready with the delivery. And the bunt will fall down and will be picked up, and a good throw to first in time for the out. Good job by the first basewoman, that's Lauren Evans. Next up, number 2, Chiara Bassi. And they will send in a pinch runner, that's number 4, Fabrizia Marrone. The batter is Chiara Bassi, the designated player, batting 2 for 3 today. 2 for 3, 1 fly out. One down. Team Italy have a runner in scoring position on at second. And Amy Hutchison ready to deliver to Chiara Bassi. And that one missed outside. Now the 1-0 by Hutchison. And that will find the 5-6 hole. The throw to third got away. Nobody covering home. The batter runner ended up in second. So Fabrizia Marrone waited for that ball to get through the infield before she took out for third. Good a throw from left field from Aubrey Peterson, wide of the base. So 2 runners in scoring position on second and third. Batting now, number 3, Alessandra Rotondo. And she takes one in the zone for a called strike 1. And now she's looking at the umpire, Mr. Frank Lautier, signaling that she didn't agree with the call. That one low and away. Rotondo 2 for 3 today. 1 grounder. She got on twice on 2 hits. Now 1-1 the count. Down in the third. Good blocking stop by Stephanie Pierce, keeping the ball in front of her. So the count 2-1. Rotondo. That one missed outside. 3-1 now. Rotondo went 0 for 1. That means that she's going 2 for 4 for the tournament. Hit a scout now. 3-1. Hutchison with the pitch. And high fly ball into right center field. Caught, and the runner snagging the throw going for third. And that's a sac fly for Rotondo and an RBI. Coming up next, number 19. So that will be a pinch hitting appearance, I believe. Yes, Marta Gasparotto coming in instead of Melanie Sheldon. I wonder if it's only to pinch hit or if she's going to stay there for the bottom of 7 to play second base. I think Gasparotto was the catcher yesterday. 2 down, 1 runner on third. That's Chiara Bassi. And that one's in the zone for called strike 1. Now the 0-1. Drop ball outside. Missed the zone this time. So 1-1. Amy Hutchison ready for the 1-1 delivery to Gasparotto. Now late swing. Sends it foul. So 1-2 the count. 2 down, a runner on at third. And that will be a 2-out RBI single. She got all of her barrel on the ball. Looking at it, the ball almost did not spin at all. So it behaved like a knuckleball, swerving a bit. That's run number 6 for Team Italy. Batting next, Laura Bigaton, the left fielder. So a good pinch hitting appearance for Gasparotto. She got the hit and she batted in a run. First pitch to Bigaton. Drop ball downstairs. The signs coming in from the third base coach. 2 down. Gasparotto is the runner on. Second, she's still looking at the coach. I don't think she read the sign, and I think he showed her, don't do anything, don't steal now, as their team are leading by 6. There's no need to risk getting caught stealing now. 1-1 on Bigaton. Amy Hutchison with the pitch. A good curve outside, going away from the batter. She hit with the very end of her bat foul. 1-2. 2 down. Man, is it getting windy around here. Now the 1-2 delivery by Hutchison. That's hit up in the air. Amy Sheldon is under it. Amy Wells is under it to make the catch. So that concludes the top of the 7th inning. We'll be going to the bottom of 7th with Great Britain trailing by 6 runs, which means they need to score at least 6 to force the extra innings, or if they score 7 they can walk off the field. That was Amy Wells with the catch. No pitching change for Team Italy. So it's still Ilaria Cacciamani in the pitching circle. She's been very good so far. Gave up 1 hit over 6 scoreless frames. As members of Team Greece are watching the game, that warm-up pitch clocked in at 59 miles per hour. So leading things off in the bottom of the 7th inning for Great Britain, Sydney Brown, to be followed by Amy Wells and Amy Hutchinson. First pitch, a ball, 1-0. Cacciamani with the pitch. That was off speed, down on the ground to second for out number 1. Next up, Amy Wells. And Cacciamani with the pitch. And she stopped the pitching movement. That will be an illegal pitch called, so 1 ball given to the batter. And it seems that it was the wind. A strong gust of wind caused the pitcher to stop her pitching movement. This one clocking in at 57 miles per hour. A low drop ball, 2-0 now. And Cacciamani with the pitch. 49 miles per hour on the off speed, down in the dirt. 3-0 with 1 down. Three balls and no strikes. Cacciamani with the pitch. 58 miles per hour on that one. 3-1. Still hitters count for Amy Wells. An off-speed pitch, 48 miles per hour. A good off-speed drop ball down in the dirt. So Cacciamani working her way up from 3-0 to 3-2. And that will be caught in fair territory by the catcher. Throw to first, good grab by the first basewoman. That is Alessandra Rotondo. She had to scoop the ball up from off the ground. And that was out number 2. That's the catcher. The throw, good catch by the first basewoman. Batting now, number 55, Amy Hutchison. First pitch missed downstairs. Now the 1-0 delivery from Cacciamani. And that's driven into center field. The line drive caught by the center fielder. And that's the ball game. So a line drive to finish things here. Amy Hutchison, the last out of the game. We've seen a stellar performance by the Italian hurler Ilaria Cacciamani, who threw a complete game shutout, allowing 1 hit. She struck out 8, gave up no walks. The 1 hit that she gave up was a double. She faced 22 batters, threw 75 pitches. She'll be picking up the win. The best player of the game was probably Amanda Fama. She was on fire, 3 for 3. Erika Piancastelli 1 for 2 with 3 runs batted in and a 2-run home run in the top of the 5th inning. So Team Italy win this one by a score of 6-0, and they will be ready to face the home team, the Netherlands, at 6 o'clock today, but not before the Czech Republic play against Greece at 3:30, which means that we'll be back with the live broadcast at around 3:20. That game will be brought to you live by Playo.tv with commentary from my colleague Slavomir Novotny. And as we're looking at a couple of the replays from this game, I'll be saying goodbye to you for today. And we'll be happy to have you and bring you some live fastball here at Playo.tv tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Adesso vediamo il nostro team manager cosa ci dice.
Playo TV live broadcasting.